Welcome back to another Tigers franchise. It has been a minute since we put one of these out and recorded one, to be honest. But last time we left it up, we took the reins at the top of the AL Central away from the Minnesota Twins, who won it last year. They've been in the lead the entirety of this season up until the last couple weeks, I'm pretty sure, of June. That might be a lie because it looks like we went on a little bit of a losing streak. However, we are now into the beginning of July. We've got the Yankees to start things off, the All-Star break in the middle of the month, and also the 2025 MLB Draft, which will be huge for our future. Maybe we can grab a player that can come up through the ranks super quickly. Hopefully we have some All-Stars, because, to be honest, I could think of a couple on our pitching staff. Maybe Tariq Skubal, Walker Buehler, and Reese Olson. All have been incredible, not to mention Matt Manning and Casey Mize have held down things themselves, but these top three have been remarkable, to say the least. Buehler, 118 innings, only 82 strikeouts, but the whip is low, the ERA is just above 3. Reese Olson, what else can I say? The dude's just been absolutely money. And then our relief has been so good. Jose Leclerc also putting on a show with 28 saves in 35 games. He is 2-3, which isn't the best record, but those 28 saves are huge, considering we did not get a lot of saves last year. He is the reason why we have been able to take some of these games, especially the close ones, and how we're now 9 games above 500. 2-8 in the last 10, I know, a little bit skeptical, but let's get right into it, starting with this Yankees series. As we go down 0-2, instantly O'Neal with an injury, sprained ankle. He should be fine. Scouting assignments up. Pete Mooney. I don't remember a lot of these guys, so I'm going to have to be reminded. 18th on the MLB Draft rank big board, 24th for us. Lefty, 5'9", 18 years old, out of Washington. Got to represent the home state. Hopefully he's not from the west side, though. 93 power. That looks pretty good. He looks like a damn good fielder as well. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. The interest is really high from him, and it's only 65% scouted, so that's awesome. Miguel Oliva? Not even ranked on the MLB draft board. He's number 20 for us. Interest isn't high. Doesn't look like he would be a 20th ranked player, if I'm being honest. Like, the pitching numbers are okay. Stamina looks to be pretty good, and I'd hope so from a starting pitcher. Even Arturo Pena doesn't feel like he should be 13th on our big board, but he is. We will switch both these guys out. I'll keep Pete Mooney on because I want to keep getting his interest even higher if we do go in that direction. And I do want to see, 100% scouted what his stats actually look like. We'll put George Wolf in. Don't know if we'll get him because we're drafting, I believe, 17th? Maybe 16th? Steven Suzuki. Let's take a look at this top catching prospect. Switch hitter. If those numbers stay the same, or at least somewhat similar, Steven Suzuki could be a really good pick in that back half of the first round where we sit. Tyler O'Neill no longer injured. Phillies are interested in a trade. TJ Walton, probably one of their picks from last year. I'm okay. I want to keep this pitching really, honestly, just together, as Kerry Carpenter needs a triple to hit for this cycle. He is 4 for 4 today against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Screw it. Let's hop in. I don't know how doable this is, but we're going to give it a go. 2 singles, a double, and a home run at PNC Park for Kerry Carpenter. Looking to add the final triple to get the first cycle of his career. There's a chance, but Carpenter isn't the greatest runner. So we've seen 3 sliders and a fastball. Does he go back to the slider? He does, and he gets us swinging. We'll win. All right, we won't win. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th here. We do get the win, actually. Carpenter, obviously, player of the game. Matt Manning goes in 8 innings with 1 earned run for Matt Manning. This pitching, the starting pitching, has been unbelievable. Look at the batting, though. Carpenter obviously had a fantastic day, but Adames goes 2 for 4 with a home run. Jace Young goes for a home run. Jake Rogers 3 for 5. I think we're starting to cook. Jackson Jobe is the starter for the AL Futures. Let's sim that game, see what. Can I look at it? Nope. That's awesome. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out in a 1-run game. Andrew Chafin is in a little bit of a pickle here with JD Martinez at the plate. Westberg and Rutschman on base. As we're going to try and get out of this pickle that Chafin has put us in. Only 1 out, but Rutschman at first isn't the world's greatest runner. Could be a chance at a double play just to get out of the inning like that. Sinker outside. Go for that weak contact. And he makes really good contact, actually. Westberg on the way home. He will be safe. O'Neill can't get the throw in on time. Martinez went out and got that one and put it right through first and second base. And now Gunnar Henderson, who in real life has had a hot bat all year long. He has been absolutely incredible. Really, honestly, leading this O's team. Slider away, gets Henderson swinging, and that's 2 outs. Henderson will sit down. Chafin gets a strikeout. I don't know if that's the first of the day. I didn't check. That slider got him way out there. Now Austin Hayes' turn to try and keep this 8th inning alive. Called strike on the inside. And the fastball high hit inside gets Hayes swinging. Chafin out of the inning. We go to the top of the 9th. You know, there's been a lot of hits in this game for it to be 3-3. We have 10 on the night. Orioles have 8. As we are up against Felix Bautista, one of the best closers in the game, has absolute gas. And just like that, Spencer Torkelson sits down. I just can't keep up with that fastball, man. Like, just got around late. That was a pitch to hit, 100 mile an hour on the four-seamer. Why did I say that like a mile an hour?
Full count.
Check swing, full count. Colt Keith in the leadoff spot today is on deck. Payoff pitch. Young got a piece of it, looking to get a little bit more here and put this thing into play. Get on base. Young can't find the fastball. That felt like good timing, just couldn't find it. And it was. We were just way under it. Bautista puts us in a 2-0 count.
No, that missed.
Make it 3-0. That is a horrendous call by the ump. Maybe look for a 3-0 meatball here for Keith. Oh, it would have been ball 4. 4 straight fastballs. Finally goes to the splitter to make it a full count.
That's ball 4.
And Bautista will walk Colt Keith, who reaches first and brings up Tyler O'Neill, who since the start of the season really hasn't been great, hitting 185 right now. Do I bring in a lefty in Akil Baddoo here? Oh, man. I'm going to do it. We're going to bring in Akil Baddoo here. He just got way more consistent bat this year. We might have to make a switch out and right if Tyler O'Neill doesn't get hot. Baddoo giving a meatball down the center. Luckily for Bautista, he's got heat. Where's Riley Green, by the way? Did I forget? Like, did he get injured or something in a previous video? Or am I just stupid and I'm going to have to go switch lineups because MLB The Show just can't hold the lineups that I manually make? And that will be 2 straight walks for Felix Bautista. And there is no reason he should be walking Joe Adell here in this spot. You have to make him hit the ball. 3-0, just like that. I'm not swinging here. Like, my hand's off the controller. That was almost outside. So very close. Look where that pitch ended up. I mean, right on the edge of the zone. Oh, that one was a good pitch. That one was a good pitch. Payoff pitch here again. We've been in a few of these this inning. Adele fights off the slider just early on it. That 100-mile-an-hour fastball really makes you want to turn on those sliders early as the slider misses for the third walk allowed in Bautista. His night is done. They bring in Brian Baker to match up against Jake Rogers. Unbelievable. One of the best closers in the game. 3 straight walks to give us a bases-loaded situation with Jake Rogers in the top of the 9th. And misses the cutter in the zone. Jake Rogers, you suck. All right, we will bring in Alex Lang for the hold. He'll go up against the 7, 8, and 9 batters in the order, starting with Ryan Mountcastle. That sinker, Keith gets in front of it. Can't get the out, though. He got the stop, didn't go to his glove. It hit off his shin, it looked like. As they bring in Jorge Mateo. Obvious speed at first now. Jackson Holiday, the 8-hitter tonight, hitting .220 on the season. As we keep on throwing fastballs here, in case Mateo runs. Obviously, with his speed, it wouldn't matter, and neither would a Jackson Holiday walk-off home run. The kid walks off Alex Lang. Best prospect in baseball. Didn't really show it his first outing in the bigs, but that is why he is one of the best prospects maybe of all time. Not a great start here to the month of July. First round player draft, or first year, sorry. We're going to add all these guys to our draft queue. What did Suzuki end up? They're only 30% progress, 50% interest. Maybe a second round, just high potential guy, if we want to go that route. All right, I'm just going to queue up all these guys, and I will see you when the draft begins. As we head to the 2025 MLB Draft, I don't even know who we're really looking for here. A's, Angels, White Sox. First 3 picks. William Thurston, I remember, was good. Charles Cato, 5'7", but could really, really drive the ball. Pete Mooney, who we recently looked at, looked pretty good. Steven Suzuki, maybe a potential guy in the second round. Sean Kaiser, 18-year-old out of high school. Going to be really, really interesting here to see what direction we go, and obviously where other teams go here. I imagine all the way through, probably Pena, we won't see any of these guys, but we shall see. We will start the draft, though. Who goes number 1? Elvis Armas, the 10th ranked player on the MLB Big Board, our 6th, 19 years old, goes number 1 overall to the Oakland A's, soon to be Las Vegas A's. Number 2, the Angels go George Wolf, who we just were talking about, dropped on our big board. Maybe it's the age. Maybe the potential really isn't as high as we might think, but he does go 2nd overall to the Angels. Hopefully he can really turn around that franchise. And now it's the White Sox turn. Pick number 3. Marcelo Domingo opted out of the doctor exam, 21 years old, out of JC, junior college, that is. Number 10 player on our board. Left fielding prospect. Could be really, really fun in the future next to Luis Robert Jr. Whew. And we would have to wait till number 17. Let's see here. Who went? Lester Baca went. Robert Randolph, I remember that name. I think he was a shorter third baseman prospect. Chet Williams, I believe, was the number 1 overall on MLB Big Board. We've got some good options here. Where do we go with this pick? Obviously, last year, The picks did not go as planned. For some reason, I really want to take Charles Cato. I don't know why. Obviously, we didn't get enough on Sean Kaiser to really take a chance on him. Do you go with a closing pitcher this high? Or like a reliever? That just seems kind of crazy to me. I feel like you'd want to get either a starting pitcher or a position player here. Now, Charles Cato is injured. So his overall and potential might be affected from that. Even though the injury risk is low, is what it says. Oh, man, I got 25 seconds here. I think we're going to go William Thurston here. We're going to trust in our draft scouts and go William Thurston, 18-year-old, out of high school, 91 potential. I know it's not high, but we are at 17th overall, and 99 potential could come from anywhere in the draft, realistically. Exam is healthy. Left-handed pitcher is where we are going to go. Now, Steven Suzuki is still here. We're at number 39. He's 41 on MLB Big Board, 51 for us. Not insanely scouted, but 50% interest. He is healthy. Looks to be a really good contact hitter. It's going to take a long time to develop. I really kind of want to take a chance on him, but let's make sure in our other options here. Second base could also be another option. Sean Kaiser, 18 years old. Would be a big swing. Levi Mora maybe in the third. Could go that route. We got a starting pitcher. Do we put someone behind the plate that can work with him for the next 10, 15 years plus? I'm probably an idiot, but I'm going to go Steven Suzuki here. I'm banking on potential. Do not let me down, brother. Please. We could go second base now in Sean Kaiser, who we have zero knowledge of, by the way. Is healthy from Dr. Exam. Looks to be a fantastic fielder. Or we could go with a safer option in Levi Mora out in right field, who looks to be somewhere within that B potential area. Can play first or anywhere in the outfield. Seems to be a decent fielder. Solid contact, solid power. I kind of just talked myself into that. I think we're going to go Levi Mora here as a safer option. At least in my eyes, it looks like a safer option. Will it be? Probably not, because I'm apparently the worst MLB The Show drafter of all time. Do we really have anyone else with potential here that we can take a swing on that we've scouted? Not really. Not really at all. 35 on our draft board. Carmen Sainz. 6'5", has a fantastic beard that adds some definite draft interest. You know what? I don't mind taking a swing on a possible starting pitcher. We're going to go Carmen Sainz, who I believe is a guy that we scouted and found in the DR. Hopefully that works out, and I don't look like even bigger idiot, if that was even... That didn't even sound like English, dude. Don't have a lot of time here. I guess we're drafting Miguel Ruiz because I was on him and he was injured, of course. Jesus, dude. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen an 18 overall player in the MLB draft. Holy. I mean, I guess we'll just take best player available in a sense. Eloy Gonzalez. There does not look to be a ton of depth here in this draft. As we go to pick 183, could take a swing on a Marlon Flyer. Someone who we scouted a little bit. Why not? Doesn't look like we're really going to get much better than that in this draft, as the 2025 first-year player draft has come to an end, and now we got to sign these guys, which was the problem last time. Do we have people in the NLAL All-Star game? Somehow, someway, Jose Leclerc is the only man that made the All-Star team. That is crazy. So I guess we will not be participating in that. AL did win, however. Jose Leclerc got the save. That's our guy. Now for a big-time series against the Minnesota Twins. We absolutely need to take this series. Yes, it's still the middle of the season, but they have now retaken the lead of the AL Central. We need to make a statement that this is now our division. Got the Motor City Connects on today. Player locking as Riley Green. Mize on the mound. Castro will start the day off with a base hit. Not a great start from Mize, but hopefully he can get it going. Bailey Ober on the mound here for the Twins today. And who's that out on second? Is that Colt Keith? Tyler O'Neill. Riley Green nearly got a hold of it. Oh, man. Hitting 286, a little bit down for Riley Green as that one's grounded to second. Green will be retired, but we move the runner to third. And maybe the cleanup can bring in Tyler O'Neill. Rogers hit a 2-run home run. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered if we moved Tyler O'Neill or not. Is that one driven to second again? First pitch swinging that time. Green retired for the second time today. Back up here, bottom of the sixth. 1-run game. Jeffers hit an RBI double. He's a big-time power threat. As we'll lay off first pitch that time. Come on, baby.
Count is 3-2.
And that will make it a full count with Jake Rogers on deck. He did indeed hit a 2-run jack in the first. Riley Green. Oh, man. We've got to find contact there and put that in play. Early on it again. 2 fastballs, same spot on back-to-back pitches.
Take your base, ball 4.
And Riley Green will be walked. Putting Jake Rogers to the plate, who's the only reason we are up in this game currently. Jake Rogers will line that one into left, bringing the runner home. At the plate, it isn't even close. Jake Rogers' 3 RBI day gives us a 2-run lead. How about it from the starting catcher who we benched early in the season, partially due to the injury, I believe, partially due to his play. But he's really cooking here, starting the second half of the season hot. Kerry Carpenter over to first. Double play will end the 6th. Top of the 8th, still a 3-1 lead for Detroit. As that one's hit out into the gap. Not really. I thought it was. Julian will reach first. Nothing came of it, though, as bottom of the 8th, still 3-1. Runner here on first, Tyler O'Neill yet again. And that one called ball 3. And Riley Green will drive that one back up the middle. Moving O'Neill to second base, hit for Riley Green. Bringing Jake Rogers up yet again. Has all 3 runs today driven in. Facing the lefty O'Kurt. That one back up the middle. Tyler O'Neill will score. Jake Rogers 4 RBI day. The hot bat continues for the veteran catcher. Now lefty-lefty matchup. Carpenter at the plate. That one soft hit to first, and that will be the end of the 8th. But now a 3-run lead for us will end up in a victory. Jake Rogers, what a day. Put on an absolute show. Went 3 for 4. Obviously had the home run, but 4 RBIs. Mize ends up cleaning it up. Goes 6 1/3. Jose Leclerc save number 32. Cubs are interested in a trade for Alex Lang. A lot of people are interested in Alex Lang. D potential for a 27-year-old. Just not interested, dude. Like, give me something better. Top of the 11th in a 5-5 ball game. 2 runners on. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. up against Shelby Miller. Only 1 out. We got to get out of this jam. Oh, boy. We choked the one against the O's. We can't choke this one. That one popped out to Riley Green out in center. We'll keep the runners at first and second. 2 outs just like that. Kiersey sits down. Shelby Miller needs to now just get through Trevor Larnack.
Ball 1, no.
That slider wild. Will move the runners. Oh, Jesus, mother of absolute choke job. Oh, Lord, what did I do? That strike gets in there, making it 2-1. That one popped up into foul ground. O'Neal ranging over. Is it in play, though? No. Swings and misses. No one goes. End of the 11th. Or, sorry, end of the top of the half of the 11th. What? End of the top of the 11th. Now, Riley Green up to the plate. Let's speak some English. Griffin Jacks in to get the hold and bring it to the top of the 12th. We're 2-0 in the series. Let's make it 3-0. Riley Green, a high and deep drive into right. Did he pull it enough? No. And we could have ran. Oh my God. What am I doing, dude? What actually am I doing? Riley Green frustrated. I'm frustrated at myself because I moved Tyler O'Neill back to second on accident. Rogers 3 for 3 again has been unbelievable since the All-Star break. Can't get on that slurve though, making it 1-1. Oh my God! Nope, sinker down low. Jake Rogers swinging like an absolute idiot, aka this guy. Bringing Kerry Carpenter to the plate. The last lefty batter almost took Jack's yard in Riley Green. Carpenter's got a ton more power than Green does. And he's at the plate now as good contact, but it's fading away to the warning track. In a very, very painful end of the 11th. How do we have no one warming up in the pen? Are we just like stupid or something? All right, splitter down low. Get him swinging. Willie Castro will not go. Last time we threw a slider, it was wild. That one was yet again. We are not throwing that shit anymore. And now it's a full count. Look at us go. Shelby Miller, payoff pitch. That one flied out to Riley Green in center. Runner will try to go. We got a perfect timing on the throw. Is it going to be a time? Yes, it will. What a dart from center field by Riley Green. 2 outs in an unconventional double play. It's a good thing that whoever number 9 is, I believe that's Trevor Larnack, cannot run to save his life or save the game. That one popped out, same spot for Riley Green. Alex Kirilloff will be retired, and we go to the bottom of the 12th. Brandon Drury hitting in the 6th spot today. Veteran utility player we brought in the offseason to make plays like the one that was just given to him, but he completely whiffs. Bro, just give me that thing right down the middle. He does, and we miss it by a mile. And it's a walk. Thank you very much, sir. Brandon Drury will reach first with Willie Adames, who had a phenomenal month of May, I believe. Hit a walk-off home run a while ago in a video I remember. That was probably a long time ago, and I'm just talking out my ass. But has been a really good player for us this year. Definitely worth the contract so far. And strikes out on 3 pitches. Yeah, you're cut. Spencer Torkelson has given us no reason to re-sign him in the first 2 seasons that we've been playing as the Detroit Tigers in this franchise series. Maybe make a difference, please. Or foul off a slurve. Holy! Giovanni Moran comes in to face Jace Young. Lefty-lefty pitch or matchup here. Was I seriously that far off or that early in the swing with Torkelson? We've got 2 runners on here. We just need one of them to get home to end the ball game. If we could make contact, that would be awesome. We will bring in Tyler Holton here. A guy that can go a little bit longer than Foley. That one's lined into center. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't throw that. No play made. No play could have been made there.
Ball one, no strike.
Too good of speed now on third. We've got to strike out Ryan Jeffers here. 2-2 count. Jeffers fouls it off. Long, ranging cutter. Gets up the middle. You have got to be kidding me.
Hey, you beat it up.
Runner scores from third. Ryan Jeffers gets an unbelievable RBI single. 2-2 the count. Maybe the longest AB of my life right now. As I swear we're at 10 in this AB.
3-2.
You do not have that good of an eye. Just swing on it. Payoff pitch. You suck. I don't know what else to give you to make decent contact into the field. Oh, Jesus. Are we being stupid? Why did I just throw to first base? I might be the most unclutch man on planet Earth. Holy! Brandon Drury, you're getting cut. Was it that hard to read off the bat? What are we doing? There is no reason that should have just cleared the bases. I don't really care if he steals at this point. I'm going to be honest with you, manager. I do not give a fly's asshole. I don't think I've been this frustrated in a video maybe ever. You might have to go back to Bears franchise. That one, double play ball. Just kidding. We didn't tag. 0-2 count. Larnack swings and misses, thank God. In a 9-5 ball game, Colt Keith, first man due up here, and it's going to take a lot to get back into this game.
Ball two.
If we could get Keith on here and possibly bring home Jace Young, that would be huge.
That's ball three.
3-1 count here. I would love to just get on base to start this inning off.
Hey!
I thought that one was going to carry outside. Makes it a full count. Cole Keith 1 for 5 on the day.
Ball.
Draws a walk, putting 2 runners on with Tyler O'Neill, the veteran right fielder, to the plate. 0 for 5 on the day. Jeez Louise. Man, no! I was early. I'm fighting demons out here, man. Like, genuinely. That pitch could have been drove. O'Neill, double play ball. Moves the runner to the third. You're cut. 0-5, Riley Green. Hits it right to first base. Minnesota wins. We still take the series, but that is so frustrating the way that we lost that. Hey, we beat the Tigers, so we beat the Giants. Sorry. We do need to sign our draft picks here. Oh, but I can't offer him a contract because, you know, that's just what we do here. Marlin? I took you in the goddamn 4th or 5th round. If you don't take $318,000 to go play in the minor leagues with a bunch of dudes who are on a minimum wage payroll, I'm going to cut your ass. Mariners offered Taylor Trammell for Alex Lang. I do like Trammell in real life, but I think I'm okay here. He doesn't really do much outside of being a solid base runner. Astros are offering us Jacob Melton, 24-year-old left-handed hitter out of Oregon. Oh, that was for Javier Baez. Yeah, still no. I forgot we have Javi. And here come all the trades. Jason DeLay, not impressed. Yeah, having a career year, but off of 7 games. As we sit at 58-48, Phillies now offer us a trade. Left fielder Ethan Wilson. No, thank you. The thing is, I don't know. Man, you already offered me this stupid dude. Get out of here. I almost lost my shit. Have you not realized that I don't give a damn about these just minor league players yet. Astros, today is the trade deadline. We are now 5 games back of the Twins. Maybe we have to make a trade here. Who's on the trade block, first of all? Can we bring in anyone that's really going to make a difference? Anthony Santander could. That could actually be a very, very interesting one. Tyler O'Neill has really struggled as of recent. And this is a veteran guy who has been in a lot of different situations. If we can reach the postseason, he would be really key to have. Bryce Terang. Oh, that's interesting as well. He's a really, really good young player. Thing is, we have a lot of infield right now. Like, we've got Colt Keith. We've got Jace Young. Obviously, signed Willie Adames recently. We have Javi Baez, who can play second or third as well. Zach Veen. Now, I did a series, a Rockies series in the past that I'm sure no one's watched. I'm just being honest. Zach Veen is a very, very good prospect. The potential is there. I could take a swing on a guy like that. Who's Max Anderson? And where did he come from? I would be very willing to get rid of Javi Baez here. Oh man, Tyler O'Neill is ice cold. So is Kerry Carpenter compared to what he was at, but not quite to the level. They'd be interested in Shelby Miller, who's had a decent year. Thing is, this trade wouldn't be putting us into... Like, it wouldn't be putting us over the edge for playoff contention this year, but it might for the future. And we are looking for a future right fielder. And Zach Veen would definitely be that. Shelby Miller, I don't know how many more years he's got. He's a free agent after this year. I'm not bringing him back. I think we make this trade if the Rockies want to do it. And they do. So Scotty Phelps, a previous draft pick, gone. Which maybe that hurts some feelings. I don't really know. Don't really care. But we make a trade for a potential all-star in the future in Zach Veen, who I would believe he is on the MLB roster for us right now. And we are actually going to insert him into the lineup immediately because Tyler O'Neill is just simply not getting it done. So Veen into the lineup against... Actually, we should probably make it against lefties. We'll bring... Or righties, I mean. Sorry. We'll bring him in for Kerry Carpenter, and then Carpenter will DH. Young will go to the back of the lineup. A lot of lefties we got against right-handed pitchers, but that'll probably change here sooner rather than later. So we make a trade for a top 25 prospect, in my opinion. Does it put us over the edge this year? No, it doesn't. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh my God. We have absolutely murdered the Cleveland Guardians. And Badu is looking for the cycle. We will hop in here and try to get that done. 18-5 here in Cleveland. I can't believe there's still fans in the stadium here at Progressive Field. Karinchak just looking to put the Guardians out of their misery. Nearly gives Badu that triple ball. Badu's got the speed to get this done. Carpenter earlier in the video really didn't. We have just not been able to hit the ball today. At all. I know I'm not good at this game, but like I'm getting some good timing swings. They're just not even being put into play as that one is popped up. Badu will not hit for the cycle, but what a day and what a game to end off July and send us into the August and September run where we need this type of hitting. Obviously, we're not going to get 20 hits a game, but we need the bats to get hot now. This is the moment of truth of this video. Draft picks have been signed, and Carmen Saenz actually looks like he'll be our best player, at least potential-wise, from this class. Love the pitch repertoire. He's got some gas. Splitter at 92 is ridiculous, by the way. See potential for Levi Mora right on that edge. Same with Steven Suzuki. Suzuki, though, starts with some really, really good contact. So I do like that. The repertoire for Thurston is not great. Would love to see that fastball get into the 90s. But there's obviously guys like Nestor Cortez who don't have the velo, but they've got the break and the put away stuff to strike you out or just to get you swinging on contact and pop out or ground out. So not a horrible class. Could have been worse. Was definitely better than our first class of 2024. Scouting still not quite there. I still don't quite understand scouting, I guess. So I'm going to need some help. So please help me out in the comments section below. But we do sign all of our draft picks this year, thank goodness. We head in to August, 5 games back of the Twins, sorry. But that will be for next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like I was saying, please comment down below to help me out with some scouting for next year. I would really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe while you're here. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. Love y'all, and peace.